Okay, here's another deck of mine. This is a blue-black sort of control deck. I'm not going to flip through it this time, I'm just going to talk about the cards. It's much quicker that way. Trial and error. Okay, I run 2 Jace Beleren as for his drawing abilities. You'll see what the deck is about as I go on. Island, 2 Cephalid Brokers. He's 4 mana, he's a 2/2. He has a tap ability. Target player draws 2 cards, then discards 2 cards. I run 2 of those. Megrim. I run 3 of those, I believe. I run 2 Liliana Vests. 4 Underworld Dreams. 2 Augur of Skulls. Now, Augur of Skulls is good because if you play it and somebody wants to get rid of it, you can regenerate it, which, you know, that's good against, like, I don't know, any sort of, like, destroy spells. I use him for his ability. You sacrifice him during your upkeep, and target player discards 2 cards. That's good for damage with Megrim. Another 4 Preordain, and I use it the right way. Mid-late game. 4 Sign in Blood. I'll come back to this one. 3 Lore Broker. It would be 4, but yeah. So he's a 2 mana 1/2 with a tap ability. Each player draws a card, then discards a card. It's really good with Megrim and Underworld Dreams, as well as Liliana's Caress, which is also in this deck. There's 4 of those. Preordain. Wistful Thinking. This is the star card of this deck. Once you have 1 Underworld Dreams, 1 Liliana's Caress, that's already, let's see, 10 damage just from this, if you have 1 Underworld Dreams and 1 Megrim or Liliana's Caress. So the more of those other enchantments you have, the more this is going to do. I have 3 of these. I would have 4 in the deck if I had another. There's another one. Okay, 2 Lilianas. Sign in Blood. Underworld Dreams. Sign in Blood. Liliana's Caress. Got 4 of those. Cephalid Looter. He's a smaller Cephalid Broker. He's 3 mana. He's a 2/1. And he has tap. Target player draws a card and then discards a card. This deck does a lot of damage. There are 2 Crystal Balls. That's to help, you know, just decide what I want to do. So Underworld Dreams. 1 Cephalid Coliseum, because I think this is a little bit too high priced for me to bother getting 2. And there isn't that much blue in the deck. So it's not really for the blue. It's for the Threshold. By the time I get it, I should have Threshold. I tap and sacrifice it. Target player draws 3 cards, then discards 3 cards. That could end the game right there also. It's like Wistful Thinking. It's like my 4th Wistful Thinking, kinda. I have 1 Cruel Edict. Just because, you know, this deck isn't really good at removing creatures, so if I had another one, I'd run it. But I think it's pretty good. Crystal Ball, Preordain, Lore Broker, 2nd Megrim, 3 Wistful Thinkings. I think that's pretty much all of the deck. Let me just go back through this and I'll discuss some of the strategy. Okay, so I've got 2 Cephalid Looters, 3 Lore Brokers. Okay, Preordain, we already know. Megrim and Liliana's Caress. It's a maximum of 14 damage per discarded card, and a maximum of 4 damage per drawn card. So, it's really good. We've got Augur of Skulls, and Sign in Blood. I like this card a lot. It says target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life, so you target the opponent when you have Underworld Dreams out. So if you have 2 Underworld Dreams, they're taking 4 damage, and then you can follow it up with an Augur of Skulls, or Lore Broker, or Cephalid Broker, just to make them discard their cards. Now, the best time to use a Wistful Thinking is when they have 2 cards in their hand, because then they're drawing 2 cards, they take damage from that when you have Underworld Dreams, then they're discarding their entire hand. Because it says, target player draws 2 cards, then discards 4 cards. So if they have 2 cards in hand, and you play this, they're just taking a lot of damage with no gain. I really want another one of these. That's good. Yeah, so it's pretty simple, and it actually does pretty well against a few standard decks. I like it a lot. It's an idea I've been working on for a few years, but I just never had the cards for it. And then, you know, over time, some of these other cards came out. Like, when I first saw Liliana's Caress, I was really excited. But yeah, that's it for this deck. There's no sideboard. It's just all casual fun. Yeah. So, thank you for watching.